Hi there, students. Let's have a quick conversation about formatting so you can get your essays as polished as you can before submitting them. Okay, folks, so I would like to walk you through formatting for your essays. I know that a lot of you might be of the mind that formatting is not really all that important, and I'm inclined to agree. I think that's partly right. Mostly what we want to see is good content. Nonetheless, I'm of the mind that formatting your manuscript correctly, presenting something neat on the page helps you establish credibility. So let's take a look and see how we can do this and make sure we're doing this correctly. I've got this blank page here that we can work with as we're putting together our sort of sample sample format for our essays. And so let's take a look. I've got this dummy text here. This is just gibberish. It's not anything valuable, but we're just going to use this as words on the page so we can figure out how to make this look exactly right. And I'm just going to copy this and ouch, not there. I'm going to paste it here in the body here, and we're going to make sure that this is done exactly right. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to highlight everything on the page, and I'm going to use Command A or Control A to do that. So that way I can make sure all the formatting is uniform throughout the entire document. We're going to use Times New Roman. That's a pretty standard font to use. That's certainly a font that I hope you guys will use throughout this course. And then I'm going to change this to 12-point font. And then I'm going to keep moving from left to right, and then I'm going to double space everything. It looks like there are additional spaces between paragraphs, and so I can fix that, I think, if I go here and click on custom spacing. Yes, it looks like there's paragraph spacing, additional paragraph spacing between paragraphs. I'm going to set these to 0 so that there's no additional spacing. So there we go. So it should look something like this. From here, we were working with MLA, so let's make sure and get our information right at the top of the paper. We'll put your name first. We'll use this name here, and then your professor's name goes next. In that case, that's me. And then from there, you'll put the course. I usually recommend the course name, but some folks may prefer to put the course number there. I would recommend the course name though. And then lastly, the date. And I would put the date that you're actually submitting this work. From here, I'm going to center, and I'm going to put a title here. Here's a chance for you to be creative and inventive and do something to draw your readers in. And so from here, this is basically how your essay should look. Everything is 1-inch margin. I'm going to hit tab at the beginning of each of these paragraphs so that it's very clear when a new paragraph begins. So it's much easier to read. And then lastly, I'm going to click in the top ½ inch of the page here so I can include page numbers. I'm going to double click there and then insert. And there should be page numbers, and I want these page numbers in the upper right. So I'm going to write justify here, and then your last name goes here and a space between the last name and the page number. Now, the font is done separate and unique in the header section. I don't know why. So, but make sure and change it to Times New Roman and make it 12 points so it's consistent with the rest of your essay. And you'll notice that it will automatically paginate. So here's page 1, here's page 2. As you scroll through your essay, you'll see how those pages are built. Lastly, you'll want to include your works cited page here at the end. It goes with the essay. It is included in the essay. So there you have it. That's how your formatting should look. Look online in Canvas and you should see some examples and some templates that you can use as you're putting your essays together. And as always, if you have questions, reach out to me.